Thank you for joining us on the Channels Book Club. I am Olakunle Kasumo. On November 17, 1965, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, proclaimed September 8th of every year as the International Literacy Day. It was first celebrated in 1966. The aim for the day is to highlight the importance of literacy to individuals, communities, and societies all over the world. The theme of the International Literacy Day for 2015 is Literacy and Sustainable Societies. Today, we are looking at the state of literacy in Nigeria, and I caught up with the program manager of the education unit at the Ovie Brume Foundation, Lois Ekeleme, at Terra Culture, the Popular Arts and Literature Center in Lagos. Lois, who also coordinates all activities at the Barack Obama American Corner in Lagos, a partnership with the Public Affairs section of the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria, shares her views and experiences in promoting literacy. Lois, nice to have you on the Channels Book Club again.
Thank you very much, Colin.
Great to see you again. World Literacy Day today. What exactly is meant by literacy? We're going to be looking at a lot of statistics and figures with regards to the literacy rates in Nigeria, but what do we mean by literacy? When we say X number of people in Nigeria are illiterate, or what are we talking about?
Well, there are a lot of definitions for literacy. Originally, literacy is the ability to read and write, but there are a lot of issues coming up around that definition, because when you say people know how to read and write, they might know how to read and write in their own mother language, and they don't know how to read and write in English language. Are you now saying that those people are not literate? So the UNESCO decided to give us a definition, and they have defined literacy as someone's ability to identify, understand, interpret, communicate, and compute.
Compute?
Yes, communicate and compute. Written and printed materials, according to the varying contexts. So I think that is now beyond reading, just reading and writing. But reading and writing still forms the basis, the core. Because if you cannot read, you can't identify the letters now. You can make out the meaning of the sentence. If you cannot write, how are you going to communicate? So, they just put it together very nicely.
Am I hearing you say that you can know how to read and write and yet not be literate? Am I hearing you say that there are a few other things you need to be able to do before you can be termed as a literate person?
Yes.
In today's
time and age, yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
The statistics, some of which we'll go through here, that we're dealing with regards to literacy rates in Nigeria, are they referring to the basic, being able to read and write, or are they referring to the more modern definitions of literacy and illiteracy?
Well, it's a mix of both, because in Nigeria today, we still have it from research and basic survey that about 10.5 million children are out of school. And research has it that 30% of children that start primary education are not able to complete it.
30%?
30%. So they drop out. Now, the Education for All report says that enrollment rates in Africa has increased, but is it a complete circle? It's not. And from the work that we have done in the field, you realize that yes, children are in school, and they have passed the stage of the foundation to literacy, beginning literacy. They are actually at consolidation stroke fluency stage. That is stage 3 under the Healthy Place for Literacy Development. And they are not able to read fluently. They find it difficult to even write their names. And 98% of those children between 9 and 12 years of age do not know their dates of birth. Now,
wow.
Our survey has it. The Bureau of Statistics say we are about 150 million in Nigerian population. I wonder if these children that don't know their dates of birth, if they are counted amongst our population. In the north, in fact, in Kano State, when we were asking for dates of birth as a means of eligibility for a certain competition for primary 5 pupils in public schools, we were told that most of these children, their births were not registered. So I want to believe that the numbers that are being reported today may not be...
are exaggerated.
Probably not up to, because there are people that they are not reported that they've been born, and their children, between a particular age range, and they're not able to.